Hello Sagittarius, it's your friend and messenger Kay here with your weekly messages. I hope you guys are well. I hope you've been okay. Um, let's get on with it. Let's call in the divine. Divine for Sagittarius for the coming week. What messages do we have, please? Right, Sagittarius, what have you been up to? Have you been enjoying the weather? Hasn't it been absolutely glorious? Here goes. For Sagittarius, we're going in with your angel cards. Let's see what your message is for today. Just the one card, please, Divine. I always giggle at this. I ask for one card and then I get loads. There we go, Sagittarius. It says your message is the divine would like you to focus on your health. For my numerology people, we're getting the number 24, which reduces down to the number 6. And this is about wellness, active, radiant, and nourishment are the keywords that are on here. So you are being asked to have a look at your health. Now, I don't know if you're already beginning to think about this or if you're already doing something to make your health a little bit better. But just know this is not just physical health. This is talking about your mental health as well. So let me know, have you started some kind of new plan, a new diet, a new something? If you haven't, in the coming week, this is what the divine would like you to focus on, okay? Giving up old habits and, starting up something new. Listening to music, drinking more liquid, drinking more fluid. You've also got the number 4 here. I've just seen that on this lovely lady here. But yes, let me know if this resonates with you, if you are focusing on your health. Right. Let's get on with it, Sagittarius. What else do we have? Let's go in with your sacred symbols. For the coming week, divine, what do we have to offer Sagittarius to help them along their way? Mind, body and soul. For the lovely Sagittarius. You've got 2. Okay, new life. Look at this, new life. And you've got the number 4 as well. So that is going to be very, very significant. Let me know what this means for you, okay? You've got the 4 twice and you've got a 6. We'll have a look at this in a second. And we have got nature spirits with the number 39, okay? That reduces down to number 12, so you've got the number 3 going on over there. Let's have a quick read up in the book to see what this is talking about, right? Number 4, Sagittarius, new life. How exciting. Perhaps this is a new you, someone who is a little bit more health focused, Let's see. The arrival of new beginnings or a budding start of something beautiful and long-lasting. Drawing this card can indicate a need or desire to start over with a sense of childlike wonder. What you're beginning will have a strong impact and far reach. Drawing this card can indicate a positive relationship or experience. There is so much newness going on. I don't know, is this a new you or is this a new someone coming in your life that just rejuvenates everything, But your symbol is the Ankh, okay? And that is the symbol of eternal life. Let's have a look at number 39. Nature spirits, it says the elementals, fairies, devas and other nature spirits request your presence. It is time to venture outside, get into nature and recharge your batteries with the trees, the grass, the mountains, the desert and the sea. There is a magic that awaits you when you communicate with nature. So The days are getting longer, right? The weather is absolutely stunning right now, okay? So this is your opportunity. Find that time, Sagittarius. It's going to benefit you so much to get out in the open. You've had the colour green twice as well here. I see you surrounded by nature. Is there something somewhere new that you're going? Maybe you have taken up walking, running, jogging, something. Um, and it gives you an escape. It's giving you a new scenery, a new background. Okay. And this is going to bring about the start of this new life, this new you. I'm definitely hearing a new you. Okay. Let's have a look and see which of the 22 archangels is going to be working with you within the coming week, and what message do they have for you. So I know some of my beautiful people out there, you guys already do speak to the angels. You do put your messages across to them. But let's see who is assigned to you for the coming week. Just the one, please. Okay. So you have Zadkiel, karmic release. It's time to release what's holding you back and step into a more radiant self. This is all about you, Sagittarius. This is about you taking a step forward to this new direction, this new you, okay? You may have been thinking about it for a while, but you've not acted on it. What you're being told is next week is when this begins, okay? And you should, if you should take a step forward towards this. It's going to make you feel better, and I feel like it's also going to bring new opportunities to you because you're focusing on your health. Things around you will start to change, okay? And this is a karmic release, okay? So it's meant to be. Let me know if that resonates, Sagittarius. And if you're lacking in motivation to get going, it's okay looking at stuff and saying, oh, I'm going to start to drink more water every day, or I'm going to go out for a walk every day. And then, you get to day 4 and you're like, oh, I'm not going to bother today. It's not looking great outside. At that point, reach out to Zadkiel, okay, to give you that motivation to release this karmic tie, right, to what was in the past. Right. Okay, my lovelies, let's go on with your Psychic Tarot. This is the Psychic Tarot Oracle, okay? So a little bit different to your average tarot. Right, for my lovely Sagittarius, what do we have coming in? That's your first card. You have throat chakra. You've got that blue colour again. And the number 5. You have firm foundation. And one more, please. Thank you. That was pretty quick. Prosperity begins. That's what you're not seeing coming. Obstacles and challenges. Okay. So you've got 2 number 5s there. There is something, Sagittarius, that you need to get across, right? This is why your throat chakra is being highlighted for the coming week. This is about communication. It's about getting out there, putting yourself out there, yeah? I'll give you a little read up of what that what it says in the book about your throat chakra. But I feel like there's this need to be heard, right? There is something that you want to get across, right? That you may have found a little bit of a challenge in the past where you don't think people quite get it, what you mean, right? You've got firm foundation here, right? And you've got obstacles and challenges. And what you don't see coming, is your prosperity beginning, because you are taking a step in the right direction. When you're focusing on your health, right, you're going to start to feel better. Things are going to start moving along, right? Let me give you a read up of what this throat chakra means, right? It says this chakra, of course, is located in the throat area. Communication, sound, creativity, and the ability of clairaudience. This is about your inner hearing, Sagittarius. Okay? Many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and individuals involved in the creative arts will often have active throat chakras. To balance and stimulate this energy center, try humming, chanting, or singing out loud. It's a great tonic. Most important, if you have something to say, please speak up. When this area is fully activated, don't be surprised if you suddenly become creatively inspired. Now, I'm getting a thought for my Sagittarius people who are doing some kind of public speaking, like if you've got a channel like I have, and you're coming up against obstacles and challenges and whatever, this is the time to speak up, okay? If you have got a subject matter or something that you feel like you need to bring awareness about, yeah, now is the time in the coming week to speak up about what's on your mind, right? Once it is out there, you will feel that release. You will feel and be connected with people, like-minded people who may be experiencing the same thing. I'm going to move on to this firm foundation. It says this card denotes that you have already or are currently working towards establishing a solid foundation in the material world. Using good judgment and heeding lessons from the past concerning financial matters will assist you in laying a firm groundwork. By doing so, security will have a better chance of building in the future. And I feel like what you are about to embark on, whatever this new life, whatever this newness is, right? This is what's going to help you to overcome those obstacles and challenges, right? And once you get started on this, this is where your prosperity is going to begin. I feel like next week you are going to be sowing some seeds, whether this is seeds of thoughts or whether this is something to do with material matters. You are going to be sowing the seeds to prosperity coming in, okay? This tree blossoming, these fruits, this fruition coming in, right? So be mindful, Sagittarius, be mindful, because the opportunities are there for you, right? And I think one of the biggest obstacles or challenges that you have right now is just getting on with it, yeah? Don't worry about what other people will say or think or do. You focus on you, right? And when you make yourself the primary concern, right, in your life, it's at that point that the universe starts to back you, okay? And new opportunities will come in with you. Speak up, speak out, okay? That's your message coming through. Let's have a look to see if the tarot wants to continue talking about this or if they have some other advice for you as well. For Sagittarius, for the coming week, what do we have? For Sagittarius, please could we have... Oh, hello. Could we please have Past, present and future, and one for the unknown. Oh look, there's one here that's, oh, two here that's flipped over. We'll put these together. And then one for the unknown. And you have the Ace of Swords. Okay, let's look into this. You've got the Knight of Swords here. Right. Sagittarius, what are we talking about for the coming week? Again, you've had that new life with the Ankh, and this is what we're talking about. This is transformation. This could be physical, this could be emotional, the way you're thinking, the way you're looking. It could be the complete package, you know, all of it. You taking on a new persona, right? So I don't know if you are working online, or if you're not doing something online where you've got a different persona, or you're putting something across to people, then I feel like this is very, very transformative for you, okay? So newness, and it begins next week, Sagittarius, okay? And what is this doing? Yeah, we've got the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck overseeing all of this. Yeah, this is also about that firm foundation. Whatever it is that you are going to begin, it's going to be an amazing step that you are taking forwards, okay? It is going to be really, really good for you, because you have the Nine of Wands here, right? The Nine of Wands usually is about somebody who has their barriers up. And I feel like you are in that position right now where you're thinking, I've had enough, right? I'm not putting these barriers up anymore. The Nine of Wands is usually called the wounded warrior, right? And they are there, they've got their war wounds and whatever. But this is coming up in the reverse. And I feel like you letting your barriers down and saying, you know what, for once, I'm going to do this my way, right? And if somebody gets upset about it, or if somebody has a problem with this, then we'll deal with that when that happens. But I need to live my life my way. And right now, I want this change to come in. And look, any old habits, any old thoughts, way of life that you were carrying, yeah, with the Four of Pentacles, holding on tightly to this, you know, this worry, this anxiety of, oh, should I really be doing this? Some people worry about their age. How silly is that? Age is just a number. It's about what you feel inside, right? It's never too late to have a new beginning, right? Never too late. And I feel like this is the energy that you don't see coming. This is your future energy, right? This is you prepared. You have your suit of armour on and you're saying, do you know what? I've held on and held back for so long. Now it's my turn. We're doing it my way. I'm taking the reins back. I'm taking that control back. I'm going to do it my way. So I feel like there is a shift in attitude as well. I feel like things that you thought were holding you back, or perhaps, you know, I'm too old to do this, or I'm too young to do this. I don't think that's going to be this is not going to be your energy anymore. No, no, no. You're changing. Your mindset is changing, right? And you've got this Ace of Swords here. What you don't see coming is everything that you were holding back, and you were saying, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this, maybe you know, it's not the right time, it's not whatever. And now you're thinking, do you know what? Fudge it, I'm going to do it, right? I'm going to do exactly whatever it is that I need to do, whether it's going to the gym for the first time, whether it's starting meditations, listening to music, whatever it is that's taking your fancy, right? Guess what's going to happen, Sagittarius? Sagittarius, you're very, very attractive, right? You're a fire sign. Very, very attractive. But this shift in your energy, it's going to make you so much more appealing, right? You're already, you know you're charismatic, yeah? You know you attract people towards you, yeah? It's part of that sign, that playfulness that you have, that communication that you have with people. It's very attractive already. But when you start taking this direction, this new direction that you've been thinking on for some time, oh my goodness me, are you going to become the sexiest person on the planet? Look at this. So much attraction, yeah? And if it is, for example, if you're doing something like me where you've got your own platform, you're doing, I don't know, podcasts or whatever, you are going to attract the masses, yeah? I'm not talking about the odd one or two. This is whatever it is that you're saying, however it is that you're looking, whatever it is that you're doing. You don't see it coming, but it's going to make you 10 times more attractive than you already are. Okay? So, gorgeous you. Let's see what else do we have coming in. I'm not even joking. Sagittarius, you have that charisma that is just very, very attractive to very many people. It is what it is. Be proud of who you are. There's only one of you. Super unique for Sagittarius. Why do we have, oh, what was I saying? Now, hang on a minute. I need something to cover this. We'll use this. This is the Lovers card, Sagittarius. You may think I'm off my rocker, right? And you may say, Kay, I don't feel very attractive at all. No. You're talking out of your backside, Kay. You have no idea. No. I'm not. Look what's coming in. What did I say? You're going to become very, very attractive. Okay? Super sexy. You have this Gemini energy coming in, this Lovers coming in. This transformation, right? It could be while you're on this journey of transformation that you have a new love coming in, right? If it's not a new love that you're looking for, take it as it resonates, bin the rest, you know what to do, right? If it is not that you are looking for somebody else, your actual relationships, the ones that you're currently in, they are going to benefit a great deal from this transformation. It's going to re-inject that love, that passion back into your life, right? So just know this, when you set off on this journey, if you haven't already done it, next week is going to be brilliant for this, right? If you haven't already started it, start from next week. Start from the Monday, right? The 22nd coming in. You are looking super, super attractive, right? There's a possibility that either new love is going to come in or your old love, this is going to become rejuvenated as a result of your actions. Gemini could be very, very important here, okay? What else have you got? You have got the King of Wands, and this is you all over. Ignore the gender, right? We're not talking about whether it's king or a queen or what. No, ignore the gender. The King of Wands has got his ish sorted, right? Life sorted, on the throne, right? Ready to go. you've got the Knight of Cups. This is going to turn into a love read. I can feel it, Sagittarius. I can feel it, right? There is an offer or a proposal of some sort. Something, right? It doesn't always have to be a love thing. It could be something that you love doing, right? That offer coming in for you. And it's going to help you if you've been feeling a little bit groggy, if you know you're feeling a little bit tired and a little bit sort of, you know, dismayed with the whole thing, right? That energy, that's going to go with the coming week, right? And this is you assuming that authority again. This is you getting back into control, doing the things that you love doing. And while you're doing this, I feel like there is an offer or a proposal, something that you find very, very attractive coming in for you with the coming week. Okay. Do you know what? You can sit there now going, no, that's not going to happen. You're going to have to leave it in the comments and tell me when it does, because it's coming in for you, Sagittarius. Like it or not. But like I always say, we are captains of our own ship. We make our own decisions. You do as you please. Okay. So you've got this Nine of Wands in reverse, which, like I said, this is your barriers coming down and you moving swiftly onto calmer waters, right? New opportunities, new people coming into your life, right? That are helping you to regain that pride, that confidence, yeah, that authority back into your life, yeah, because you are taking action. You're getting up off your bum and you're saying, you know what, I need this change. This throat chakra, I need to communicate to people. I need to speak up about what it is that I want, and I need to take action towards it. Okay, let's see this, what you've been holding on to. Why is the Four of Pentacles and Knight of Swords here? Look, Four of Pentacles. This loneliness, this angst, this worry, this stress, this feeling of you're on your own. You won't be for long. Not if this tarot's got anything to go by. No, this is you getting back up off your feet, letting go of that Five of Cups, those emotions that no longer serve you a purpose. And why is the Knight of Swords coming in? It's bringing in with it the Queen of Cups. The love, it's coming in for you, Sagittarius. Whether this is a loving audience, whether this is an actual new relationship, this is an actual new person, whatever it is, you're going to have to let your barriers down, right? To allow this to come in. And I've got the feeling that you're ready. I feel like, know it or not know it, I don't know, knowingly, unknowingly, I feel like you already feel like you're ready. With your subconscious mind, I feel like you've been looking at, you know, when we're scrolling and we're looking at things, I feel like you've been looking at new ways of transformation. This could be anything, right? A new way of speaking, a new way of addressing things, and it just could be a new way of looking at your health, your physical health and your mental health. And boy, are the people going to love it. Those around you, everything around you is going to shift more to be in alignment with who you are, right? This is the universe falling in love with you all over again. Why? Because you've taken action. You're looking out for yourself. You know what? I always say this, right? The biggest misguidance we have in our life is when we listen as children, right, to these stories of Prince Charming coming on this horse with his sword, coming to save you because you're this damsel in distress. Well, no, we're not damsels in distresses. We are very capable of sorting out our own problems. And the truth is, let me know if you resonate with this. The truth is when you're down in the dumps and when you've got problems, that's when nobody comes. Yeah? You have to save yourself. Yeah? Nobody's coming to save you. It doesn't happen. People just get overwhelmed with, oh, well, he's not feeling well or she's not feeling well. And then you find nobody comes. When it's those awkward conversations, you've experienced some kind of loss. You have gone through some kind of woe. What the people around you tend to do is, oh, well, I don't want to address it. I don't want to bring it up. It might upset them, right? And at that point, it's you that has to take control of that situation. And I feel like, Sagittarius, that's where you're at right now. You're saving yourself. And guess what happens when you save yourself? Everything returns. The universe comes in to help you. People come in to help you. Say, for example, people that are losing weight or looking healthier or whatever. And people come in with their comments. Oh, I didn't want to say before, but you were looking awful. You look absolutely stunning. You look great. Well, yeah, great help that is now that I've done it myself. But you know what I'm talking about, right, Sagittarius? This is time to save yourself. Yeah? Right. This is what we're going to do. Let's see. What is this Ace of Wands? Who is waving their Ace of Wands in your face? Look, you've got the Nine of Cups. And you have the Two of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck you have the King of Swords. And here he is, like I said, ignore the gender. The King of Swords is here to sort out your head, to sort out your thoughts, right? To strengthen you, to empower you, to give you that ability to speak up, right? Act on what you're thinking, Sagittarius. It's going to be absolutely blooming amazing. Look at this. There you are with your Nine of Cups. You've sorted it. And you know why you're sat there with your arms folded? Because you're looking around yourself and you're looking at these people that are full of these compliments. And you're like, do you know what? I did it myself. Yeah? I got the support that I needed. And thank you for being here now. But I know I did this. And that confidence that you get from knowing that you did this, right? This is what's going to take you up to cloud 9. You are going to have this wish fulfillment. And it takes you on this new journey. This is what it was talking about with this ankh here. I'm just going to hold that ankh up for you. New life. Yeah. Draw this symbol if you want. Meditate on it. You've had the number 4 twice as well. So what this is essentially is setting you up to have an absolutely amazing new beginning. And there is the whole world watching on. You've got the meeting out of the palm of your hands, Sagittarius. I'm telling you, honestly, if you are online and you're doing something, you're reaching out to people, they're going to be eating out the palm of your hands. Look at that. Yeah? And you're going to remain grounded. You're going to remain stable. You know why? Because you know you did this. You did this with a change of thoughts, a change of emotions. And now you're doing what you love doing. And they're going to love you for it. Sagittarius, next week is looking amazing. Where am I going now? I am going in with your Sufi wisdom. Let's see what the Sufi Oracle has to offer you, Sagittarius. You fire signs, you. The passion, the drama. Let's see what's going on. You have deal with the unexpected. Treat the unforeseen as a divine offering. You have the gift of freedom. Hang on a sec, Sagittarius, because you've gone flying over there. Just pick that up. I'm back. Look. You are getting that gift of freedom. It says break away from your attachments, right? And then you've got this ending a trauma, transform memories and symptoms, and that karmic cycle, that ending of something. This is the ending of this old life, the one that you were just drifting through, right? This is the point in time where it's time for a change. Look, and it says, listen to Kay, right? No, it doesn't. It says, listen to advice. Guidance is needed to cross the ocean of life. And that's my point. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to help you, right? Listen to me. Listen to me. Next week, right, is the start of a new you, the start of a new life, right? You are going to fall in love with yourself. You're going to invest that time, that money, that, I don't know what, right? The je ne sais quoi. You're going to invest that into yourself, right? You're going to love you, and you are going to see that everybody is going to love you in return. Let's have a look at your moonology. I feel a lot of shift in the energy. Raised vibrations is what you're getting. You're going to look good. You're going to feel great. Do you know what? When you get your first compliment next week, I am expecting a comment to say, actually, Kay, I got my first comment within this week. That's the 22nd through to the 28th. You told me, and I got a compliment today about how good I look. I'm going to hold you to it. Let me know. Right. First quarter moon in Taurus. Release control. And you have new moon in Pisces. Attune to the divine. Right. Sagittarius, best way of doing this. Positive affirmations. You need to tell yourself, I don't know, when you're in the mirror, right, looking at yourself, you need to tell yourself how amazing you are. How amazing life is, and the amazing opportunities that it's bringing to you, right? And it's going to continue to bring to you, right? Because it's something that you're asking the universe for, right? So attune to that divine. Don't ignore it. Try and give yourself 5 minutes is all I'm asking you to do. 5 minutes a day. Just look into it. Have a look into what positive affirmations are. Have a look at how this can affect your life. Have a look at the law of attraction, okay? Because every little bit that you do, you're going to be fantastic anyway. You know this, Sagittarius. You've always been fantastic. You know this. But giving yourself that 5 minutes to even just look into it is a step in the right direction, okay? Good luck with it all, because, you're not going to need luck. You're not. You Sagittarians are super, super blessed, super lucky anyway. So that's all part of your star sign. You're just born lucky. Let's see. Right. What was I saying? Look into it. What have you got? Study. Right. 36. This is the number 9. Study. It says, let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. And what are you studying? Your own behaviours is what I'm asking you to study. Your own behaviours, and we're going to change these to positive behaviours. That looking after your health, looking after yourself, right? And for those of you that are struggling to sleep, I mean, we all are at the moment, aren't we? Because it's so hot. But if there is a struggle there, look, you've got the number 45, yeah? And you have dream sweet, sleep deep. Sleep that's deep and lasts till morn, wondrous dreams for days reborn. Yeah, so if you are struggling, you can write that down or just pause the video and take a snip of that. That will help you along next week if you're struggling to sleep. Because if you are rested properly, whatever this new avenue is that you're going down, and I'm with your health, right? Sleep is so important, Sagittarius, and I know a lot of you are night owls, right? But it doesn't matter. All you've got to do is make sure you're at least getting your 8 hours. And if you're not, use this, yeah? Invite this in so that you can rest and sleep a little bit more. And here you are, look, that King of Swords. This is bringing that balance back into your mindset, yeah? You're not too old, you're not too big, you're not too... No, you're perfect as you are, and it's only going to get better, and we're all going to love it. Okay, Sagittarius, that was your week's read. I hope that resonated. If it did, let me know. I'm at tarottimewithk@gmail.com. Leave me a comment. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked the read. Give me a like. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you again soon. Bye.